On today's Minnesota Air Mission, we'll be making a cross-country flight from Flying Cloud down to New Ulm, Minnesota. Pretty quick, about 55 nautical miles, so that's about 30 minutes flying at cruise, but about an hour and a half to drive, and it would be a lot of backcountry roads, so this is one of those kind of trips that I don't think I would make unless I was flying. New Ulm is actually one of the oldest towns in Minnesota, founded in 1850 by German immigrants, and that German culture is still everywhere in New Ulm, which really makes it a fun tourist destination. We'll join our flight today after finishing a run-up on the ramp in Flying Cloud.
Flying Cloud ground, Cessna 6301 Delta at the east end of Elliott with Victor, VFR southwest.
So 6301 Delta, Flying Cloud ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha.
28 right via Alpha 01 Delta. And we got a pretty healthy left crosswind, looks like.
What is it, 6 knot?
Yep, 6-7, somewhere in that area. 8 is pad 10, so. Alright, we'll listen to tower.
Number 2 behind the Cessna, cleared to land on 28 right, short final, or 7141.
Flying Cloud Tower, Cessna 6301 Delta, holding short 28 right, ready for takeoff.
6301 Delta, Flying Cloud Tower, hold short, landing traffic.
Holding short, 01 Delta.
Wind 220 at 11. 01 Delta, 28 right, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading, I'll call your left turn.
28 right, clear for takeoff, you'll call our left turn, 01 Delta.
Tango Romeo right at golf, hold short at 28 right, remain this frequency.
Alright, feet on the floor, get the wheels straightened out, here we go.
Right at golf, hold short at 28 right, remain this frequency, Tango Romeo. 141, traffic phone, 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 1,900, still on the downwind. Traffic inside, 141.
Let's rotate.
141, number 2, follow the Cessna 28 right, clear to land. Number 2, follow the Cessna, Archer 71141, clear to land.
That wind.
Flying Cloud Tower, Musketeer 76 Lima, 28 right, ready for takeoff. Musketeer 76 Lima, Flying Cloud Tower, hold short, 28 right. Hold short, 28 right. 76 Lima.
And Flying Cloud 200 Papa Zulu, be ready on 28 left.
200 Papa Zulu, Flying Cloud Tower, hold short, 28 left, way to release.
Hold short, 28 left, 200 Papa Zulu.
Oh, it is bouncy.
Make sure you give that Cessna plenty of room, please. Plenty of room, 141. We're taking Romeo across the 28 right, contact ground on the other side. Cross, runway 28 right at golf, contact ground on the other side, reporting Romeo. Flying Cloud Tower, Centurion 313 golf, follows inbound with Victor, requesting 28 right. Cross 28 right, contact ground on the other side. Cross 28 right, contact ground on the other side, Arch 714. 92 Alpha right at golf, hold short 28 right, remain this frequency.
Right at golf, hold short 28 right, staying with you, 792 Alpha.
Flying Cloud Tower is 01 Delta, clear to turn.
01 Delta, left turn approved, thanks for asking.
01 Delta, left turn approved. Alright, now we're going to get set up in 2,500 feet here. And switch over to approach. It's on 134.7. Alright, we'll just listen to them for a minute, see how busy they are. A little smoother up here.
Citation 90 Foxtrot traffic, no factor. Turn left heading 050 to center, maintain 3000.
3000 and 050, how do you make sure, Fox?
Get clear of this next ring of the Bravo so we can start heading up to our cruise altitude, and then I'll call.
Citation 90 Foxtrot traffic, 1 o'clock, 900 miles northwestbound, 2500 indicated, type unknown, contact approach 126.5, they'll keep you updated.
26.5, thanks, 90 Fox.
Yeah, 200 Papa Zulu is off the cloud, passing 1900 for 3.
November 200 Papa Zulu, Minneapolis Schwartz radar contact, turn left heading 180, climb and maintain 4000.
Left 180, up 4000, 200 Papa Zulu.
November 1 Romeo Papa, descend and maintain VFR at 3000 for wake turbulence, traffic 1 o'clock, 5 miles northeastbound at 757 out of 6000 for 4000.
Down to 3000 for 1 Romeo Papa. Mike Lima has 1 o'clock traffic.
November 7 Mike Lima, roger, the additional traffic, no factor.
Alright, we're clear. Did we get any, better bounciness? Up a little higher.
November 1 Romeo Papa, that traffic now 1 becoming 12 o'clock and 2 miles, 757 out of 5300 for 4000.
Minneapolis approach, this is 542 Tango Hotel with people climbing through 1700 for 3000.
November 542 Tango Hotel, Minneapolis departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4000.
Climb and maintain 4000, 542 Tango Hotel.
Alright. 4500. Established in a cruise flight. Follow-up approach. Alright, I guess we're gonna try it.
Try what?
Minneapolis approach, Cessna 6301 Delta.
Cessna 6301 Delta, Minneapolis approach.
6301 Delta, type Skyhawk. We're 15 miles southwest of Flying Cloud, looking to pick up flight following to Uniform Lima Mike.
November 6301 Delta, roger, standby.
Copy inside 542 Tango Hotel.
Cessna 01 Delta, squawk 4554 ident.
4554 ident, 0 Delta.
Cessna 01 Delta, radar contact 20 miles southwest Flying Cloud Airport, main altimeter 3010, verify altitude.
We're 4,500 feet, 0 Delta.
November 01 Delta, roger.
Alright. So we picked up flight following. So that basically means they're going to all be looking out for traffic. The reason that's more important on this trip than the ones before is because we just left the Mode C Veil, which means planes out here are not required to have the ADS-B out. So Minneapolis approach has radar, so they will see if there's a plane, even if we can't see there's a plane.
Cessna 01 Delta, contact Minneapolis Center 135.0, good flight.
13510, 0 Delta.
November 01 Delta, frequency 135.035, nothing.
135.0, 0 Delta.
Cap 2163, radar contact, 1 mile north Flying Cloud Airport. You want to go over the top, or you're going to remain outside the Bravo?
I'd like to go to the top.
That's center, right? Minneapolis Center.
That's supposed to be 10?
Say 135.0.
Oh, it's
Didn't he?
probably said 1.10.
Uh-oh.
Minneapolis Center for the answer 40840 with the 8500.
For 40840, Minneapolis Center, maintain altimeter 3013.
3013.
Minneapolis Center, 01 Delta, 4,500.
Number 6301 Delta, Minneapolis Center, New Ulm altimeter is 3010.
2010, 0 Delta. Got about 20 minutes left, and then we'll be there. Got a pretty serious headwind, though.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 2805, Whiskey, flight level 316, sending 240.
Delta 2805, Minneapolis Center, descend via the Torquay 3 arrival, 12 right transition, Minneapolis altimeter 3011.
3011, descend via the Torquay 3, landing 12 right, Delta 2805.
That call is for Delta 2805, they got it. For 91749, area radar contact mile north of the Waseca Airport. Waseca altimeter is 3016, and you said you're climbing 4,500 for one and then 11,000 for the other? So a lot of the westbound traffic out of Oshkosh is probably going to be pretty busy over in that area.
November 01 Delta, no traffic depicted between you and the New Ulm Airport. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, change advisory frequency is approved.
Squawk VFR 01 Delta, have a good day. Alright, we are free of approach.
New Ulm Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 1624 Zulu weather. Wind 200 at 10. Visibility 10.
Alright. We're a little closer, we'll call New Ulm. Let them know we're coming in. I don't see, yeah, he said there's no traffic anywhere between here and New Ulm, so the only thing we're really listening for is somebody taking off. So if somebody says they're departing New Ulm or getting on the runway at New Ulm or that kind of thing, then we should be listening for it.
Alexandria traffic, Cessna 49 Echo, 5 miles south of the field, changing plans again. We're going to be landing runway 22 as originally planned. We're going to enter left downwind here shortly for runway 22 Alexandria traffic.
Alexandria, not us. New Ulm traffic, Cessna 01 Delta is 13 miles northeast. We'll be joining left downwind on 15. New Ulm.
Alexandria traffic, Cessna 49 Echo, entering left downwind for runway 22.
So we're 10 miles out, so we can start our descent. Pattern altitude is going to be 2,000 feet. Alright, you don't happen to see the airport yet, do you? Be more or less right in front of us on the opposite side of New Ulm, the town. So we're going to cross to the right of the town, it looks like from the map. And it'll be just behind the town on the right. Oh, I think I see the water tower. I think it's right behind that. There's that turbulence. You see the airport though? See,
Yeah.
there's a runway, a grass runway facing us. So we're going to get, that's New Ulm, so that's where we're going. That little town right there. And the goal is always to join the runway at about a 45-degree angle, to join downwind. So you can see the start of the runway is right in front of us.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to turn right over the city here. Maybe a little later. New Ulm traffic, Cessna 01 Delta entering left downwind 15, New Ulm. We're going to do a long approach. Alright, here we are. Alright, see if I can see the windsock.
Southerly traffic,
Yep.
Skyhawk 988, field back, turning left.
Healthy correction to the right.
Runway 17, southerly.
Floating into the runway just a hair here, so I'm going to correct out of that. Just 2 notches of flaps. New Ulm traffic, Cessna 01 Delta, left base 15, New Ulm. Now, if anything goes too crazy, I'm going to go around on this. New Ulm traffic, Cessna 01 Delta, short final 15, New Ulm. Oh, that is a stronger wind than I expected. Always left. Alright, well, we're down.
And the plane will fly again.
Yeah. Could have been worse.
I needed a little more right rudder on final, maybe a stronger deflection into the wind when landing, or maybe even a go-around, given that little gust right before touchdown. It's nothing dangerous, but, these are more lessons to improve on the next flight. I was pretty happy, though, to have successfully navigated flight following for the first time as a private pilot without a CFI there to yell at me if I said something stupid. New Ulm was one of my solo cross-country destinations when I was a student pilot, so I've been to this runway before, but had never gotten out of the plane to visit the arrivals and departures building, and this A&D was the nicest we've seen so far, although to be fair, at this point, I've only been to Glencoe and Hutchinson. We found the stamp quickly for the Fly Minnesota Airport's passport just through the airside door and next to the weather computer, and that same room had the form to fill out and the keys for the courtesy car, which it turned out was ex-police equipped with a dash spotlight, although we didn't try to turn it on. Our first stop in New Ulm was the Minnesota Music Hall of Fame, and according to the guy at the front desk, New Ulm has the highest number of musicians per capita of any city in the United States. He was quick to point out, including Nashville, and I think that's in part a nod to the long German tradition related to folk music here, especially polka and oompa music. But the museum featured the full range of musicians born or raised in Minnesota. They still induct new ones every year. We found the two obvious folks pretty quickly, Bob Dylan and Prince, and then we, took a lap to see what else we could find. There were honestly more names that I recognized than I expected. Garrison Keillor was there. We didn't ask if they regretted that after his sudden retirement the year after induction. We saw some information about Judy Garland, the 80s, 90s alt-rock band Soul Asylum, and of course there was a ton of polka and oompa band folks, especially locals. Overall, this was a great little quirky stop to start our trip in New Ulm. So next we stopped for lunch at Turner Hall in the Ratskeller. I went to Germany, and this place really strongly reminded me of a restaurant we went to in Munich. The walls are decorated here with hand-painted murals related to the city of Ulm, the German namesake for the town, and other prominent German sites. Next, we went to go check out the Glockenspiel, a 45-foot tall musical clock in the center of town that plays music 5 times a day this time of year. We went at 3 p.m. along maybe 20 other people there. Here's one of the songs, plus the dancing figures that accompany it. The whole display actually went on maybe 10 to 15 minutes, so you really get your money's worth, especially since it was free. Another common destination in New Ulm is the Schell Brewery, the second oldest brewery in the United States, second only to the Yuengling Brewery in Pennsylvania. Getting a tour at the brewery was a bit trickier than the other stops because they only allow 40 people per tour, and the tours are about once every hour, and it's first come, first serve. We arrived about an hour ahead of the next tour time, grabbed 2 of the last spots on the list. This is about what you'd expect from a brewery tour. Lots of information from the tour guide about both the history of the company and the existing brewery process. One fun tidbit was that this holding tank was purchased by the company owner only for him to discover after it was delivered, and it's big and heavy and expensive to deliver, that it was too big for the space. So they ended up cutting a hole in the wall and just stuck it through the hole. Finally, we headed back to the airport to be greeted by this Thrush S2R H80 configured for crop dusting. We got to see the tail end of a fill-up of crop dusting spray at this tanker sitting on the ramp before he headed back to work. And with that, we got ready to head back to Flying Cloud.
Clear prop!
Noise canceling on. Nice. Suddenly I can hear.
New Ulm Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 2106 Zulu. Weather. Wind 190 at 13. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 290 Celsius. Dew point 15. Altimeter 3005.
New Ulm traffic, Cessna 6301 Delta, taxiing to 15 New Ulm. That is a hefty crosswind. Whew!
Yeah.
We'll probably, a flying cloud will probably need to land on 18. That's much more favorable wind direction. Go extra slow around this corner. Full Rix mixture. Nav is still on. Strobe light comes on. Landing light comes on. Transponder. Radio still to tower. Check for traffic. Don't see anybody coming. Closing the window. Here we go. New Ulm traffic. Cessna 6301 Delta departing runway 15 and will leave to the southeast. New Ulm. Alright, crosswind's really to the right now, so makes this an easy choice. Alright, we're straightened up. And bird went away. Full power, and deflect to the right. And here we go. Five, rotate. Felt that crosswind. Oh, there's that bounce. Look at that. Flying Cloud Tower, Cessna 6301 Delta is 12 miles southwest inbound to land, runway 18 with Bravo. Front airport.
Cessna 6301 Delta flying Cloud Tower.
Sorry, some radio trouble. Should be fine now. Go ahead. 01 Delta.
01 Delta into a right to downwind runway 18.
Right downwind 18, 01 Delta. Right downwind 18. I turned down the comms. That's why we weren't hearing them.
Ah.
Cessna 01 Delta, runway 18, clear to land.
18 clear to land, 01 Delta. Alright, that's easy. Okay. Bring right downwind for that runway. Curving out. 1500. 1 notch of flaps. Two notches of flaps. We're gonna have some fun bounciness right through here.
As long as it's fun.
Yep. I can't really see the runway. Put that link down. Less no context clues here. There it is.
Wind 1 enter 0 at 12.
Oh, nice. That will make this much easier. May get a little bit of bounciness over this body of water right here, though, so just be aware of that. There's the bounce. The thermals from the moisture coming off the lake.
Ah.
01 Delta, contact ground.
Over to ground, 01 Delta. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to taxi to Elliot. He's probably going to tell us take Bravo, cross Delta, clear to cross, or not clear to cross 28, and then Alpha. So that's what we're expecting to do. Flying Cloud Ground, Cessna 6301 Delta is clear of 18 on Bravo, taxi to Elliot.
Cessna 6301 Delta, flying for ground taxi to Elliot via Delta Alpha cross runway 28 left and 28 right at Delta.
Back to Elliot on Delta across 28 left and 28 right on Delta to Alpha, 01 Delta. Alright, here's Delta. Turn here. Yeah, told us to cross 28 right and 28 left. I'm cutting out again. So, still want to look to make sure nobody's coming, just in case. Don't see anybody. Okay. Alright, same process over here. Clear left. Right.
So that's it for another Minnesota Air Mission. Thanks for listening, and remember to say yes, ma'am.